Welcome to Button Simulator Excavation Discoveries. What a mouthful of a name that is. I'm just gonna probably just call it Button Simulator for short, or as what the community calls it, they call it the BSED, looks like that. But I'm just gonna call it Button Sim or Button Simulator just because it's easier that way. Now I'm pretty sure that there is a variety of different Button Simulator games out there, but this one has been my favorite so far, and I haven't really found or tried out any of the other button simulator games out there, but they're really simple and easy to understand, and I've been liking them a lot. Basically, you get cash every 0.2 seconds, and whenever you get multiplier, it's like you get your cash, then it goes against the multiplier and gives you even more money. Then when you get rebirths, it gives you ×2 multiplier. So that way you get even more multiplier whenever you buy the multiplier. So like if I had 1 rebirth, if I bought this, it would be 2 multiplier. And that's kind of the entire idea so far, because this is the very beginning of the game. If it was just that, it'd be too simple and too easy, right? We can go even further down the line here, and as you can see, it gets kind of intense. There's a lot more rebirths, there's a lot more multipliers, and we also get this new thing called stone. And if we open up my stats here, because everything here is just called a stat, if you open up your stats, you can see that you can go for stone, white gems, crystal, iron, gold, quartz, jade, obsidian, and so on. There's so many stats here. Look at all of these. It's crazy. But yeah, that is how you basically start out in this game. You basically want to start out, you get yourself some multipliers using your cash, you get some rebirths. Once you get enough rebirths, you go and get yourself some stone. You need at least like 10 or so to unlock the first portal here. And the portals here, well, actually, I guess they're realms. But every realm here is something new and has a new sort of resource for you to get. At least up till this point, because this is as far as I've gotten. But you basically just keep going through all the portals until you're, I don't know, until you're satisfied and you're done with the game, I guess. But just look at the sheer size of realms there are in this game. There's so many, even this big one right here. There's just so many things that you can do in this game. It's insane, and I love it. Now, if I talk about the normal stats, these ones are like easily obtainable. When I say easy though, I mean like you just kind of grind for it. Here, I'll quickly show you guys an example. This area that I'm going to is the quartz walkway. Basically, everything builds off of the last resource. So for me to get obsidian, I have to get all of these ones in order below it. But that's essentially the normal stats. They're just the normal, easier stats to get just because it's part of the actual game itself. And then we have secret stats. I'll show you guys this. This is where things get cool. This is one of the most fascinating things to me. Let's go ahead and go to the caves. I'll also show you guys all the realms I have unlocked up to this point. Here is the caves. We have all the other buttons when you get enough stone to get in here. But there is a secret area over here. I'll go ahead and show you guys it if I can get there. And it's already open for some reason, but I believe that this button down here is a thing that opens and closes it. It does not. What does that button do? I don't know what that button does. As you guys can tell, I'm not really a professional at this game quite yet. But if you guys complete this obstacle course, unlike me, because I just messed up so bad right there, you guys will be able to get yourself a secret stat at the end of that. But secret stats are just that. You basically find them hidden around the map. There is one that I can remember, but I don't know exactly how it works. So I'll quickly grab what I can, which is this backpack. Oh yeah, also here's another button. Maybe if you press all of them, it unlocks something. I have no idea. Here's a hat, I guess. I'll wear these real fast. And then you're able to go and activate this gun, and then it will open up this truss. And with this truss, I mean, you get slowed down from time to time if you have the boost like I do, but I'll get to the boost here in a moment too. But for example, there is a secret stat up there, I believe. I might actually need someone else to help me with that though. But it seems like this area of the map, because this game recently got updated to be like a revamp or something of that sort. So it looks like this area I shouldn't necessarily be in, because this doesn't look like it's meant to be this way. I don't know, this entire area just looks rather weird. Objective: reach Bismuth and enter the final realm to complete the challenge. All of your incomes are duplicated by 5 and you'll start from cash. Even though it sounds easy, the realms have slight modifications. Stats save. Wait, what? I want to do that. I don't have ion though. I'll have to come back for that then. Weird. Ever since they revamped and updated this game, it seems like a little bit of more things have kind of broken around the main area. Otherwise, the game is pretty normal. The only issue with the update is that it kind of messes with the secret stats, from my knowledge. Because wherever I am, it seems like this isn't correct. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what no boosts are currently running means. I'm pretty sure that the developers, whenever they update the game, they'll just like have a boost and then they'll put it here probably. And there's also events in this game. I'll go ahead and show you guys this. This is the summer event. And here at the summer event, I can get myself things using the event power. And there's ways to increase the event power, but again, I'll get into that here in a moment. And in the event area, we have different stats we can go for that are not normal stats. These stats are called event stats, if I can even find them. The ones in red mean that you can't get them at the moment or right now. And then the green ones mean that you can get those right now. So right now we can get sand, ray, patriotic crystal, boreal gems, and fragments, which I do like the sound of. But it looks like I need to get enough rays so that way I can go to the Patriotic Cove, and then from there I can go to the Ariel Plains, then from there I can go to the Beach of Eden. These sound so cool. I'm gonna get this real quick. Let's get some more sand, and I can get the maximum amount of rays. So let's go ahead and do that. And now I have 27 ray. That is not enough ray at all. I need at least 250. Sad, but we're getting there. Another cool thing that I didn't even mention though is that you can hover over these things and it'll show you the info on the right side, and it tells you exactly what all these different stats do. And another thing that I didn't even cover yet was the crafting in this game. You could craft certain stats, and I think that's awesome. If you ever play this game, just know that you want to craft Rune and Ultra Birth ASAP whenever you can, and just make sure you craft it. But one of the other things I really love about this game too is I absolutely love the buildings in this game. Like, the builds as a whole are really beautiful. Anyways, let's just go ahead and show off all of the realms I have unlocked outside of this summer event and this spawn area. Here we have the caves. This is the first realm that you'll unlock. It's one of my favorites just because I think it's really pretty and pretty simple. Then we have the crystal beneaths, which I'm gonna be honest, this one is not really my favorite. I kind of dislike it actually. It's just, I don't know, it seems kind of bland and lame, but I mean, it's so cool. Oh yeah, there's also a button here. Still don't know what that does at all. Then here we are at the iron shafts, which honestly, I don't have a problem with. I actually like this area. And before I continue, I want to show off something real fast. You see that down there? That's an iron geode button. One of the few things in this game that also makes this game that much more fun. Basically, I can just stand on it, and basically what will happen is I'll be sitting here going through the geode, and it will randomly generate different stats from me just opening this geode. Whenever you're standing on this, it's kind of like a gotcha, like you're just opening up a random stat every time that it ticks and opens up one of these geodes. And with that, you eventually get yourself some geode stats like I got down here. And the one that I'm getting specifically from this geode, it looks like is silver. So we're getting 10 times multiplier, 5 times white gems, and 2 times iron from this, which is nice. And basically you can just sit on here for a while. There are some fancy stuff in these geodes. As an example, this Dzip one, I believe this one might have been in the stone geode, but I have no idea. Basically, there are some extremely rare ones, which is like the Dzip one here, which is the rarest one in one of the geodes I opened. It was probably the stone one. And there's another button. I just accidentally found this one. Now we go on to the golden quarry. How are you supposed to say quarry? Quarry? This is one of my favorite areas as well. And also there's like a little secret stat thing up here as well. This is a secret stat, but I'm not going to step on it because it teleports you to another game. Now, this is my opportunity to show you guys what a recover hall is, because when I first played this game, I had no idea what this was. I kind of teleported here by accident, and I was like, what is going on in here? No, like, seriously, if you're new to the game and you see this, you have no idea what you're looking at. Basically, when you progress far enough in the game, you want to be able to recover your stats a little bit faster, so that way you don't have to go through everything all over again. And that's what this entire area is for. So since I got all the way up to the OA recovers, which is just the abbreviation of the place I unlocked, which is Obsidian Abyss, I think. It's abbreviated to OA. Then I unlock these recovers, and then I unlock all these ones over here as well, so I can just step on them and get all my stats back. But the real reason why we're here, so that way I can go to the second floor and continue on by going to the quartz walkway. I've already showed you guys this a little bit, so I'll just quickly peek in and then come back. But here we have it. I love the quartz walkway, one of my favorite places in the game so far. I'm not going to go all the way down there, but it's really good. And then we have the Jade Forest, which I don't think I actually have enough quartz to unlock it yet. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to get enough quartz to get the Jade Forest, and then we'll go ahead and get some Jade, and then go to the Obsidian Abyss as well, so I can show you guys that too. Let's go ahead and get started then. So first things first, I'm probably going to have to just do it in the quartz walkway. I can already probably purchase even more quartz just because I believe I have enough. One of the things I also want to talk about too is there's boosts in this game. You get gems as well as event power. Event power only matters for when events are active, but these gems upgrade all these boosts. As an example, this one costs me 650,000 gems. If I get that amount of gems, then I'll be able to unlock it and upgrade it. But you only have to worry about that more when you get further into the game. So let's go ahead and get myself 6,000 gold. I can get 75 quartz. And just like that, I now have enough to go into that Jade area. Only problem with that, though, is now I have none of those other stats below this, because whenever you use a stat, you get rid of everything. You see, one of the reasons why I also talk about crafting the Ultra Birth and the runes a lot is because whenever I buy this thing and I go in Rebirth, I can instantly re-afford it. I'm not trying to be like a tutorial beginner guide thing, but I just want to get you guys introduced into the game so that way you guys can understand what I'm doing. Otherwise, it'd be weird to watch me play this game and there to be like zero context of what's actually going on. I already get some Jade. I have a lot of quartz already. If I can just already get some Jade, I'd be extremely happy. I can. All right, give me that. And now I have 1,200 Jade. Love to see it. Let's head back to the recover hall and get myself some more of the other stuff I'm missing out on. So probably a bunch of this stuff here. I don't know. I'm just going to step on whatever I can. This is what I mean by recover. You basically can just come here, quickly step on some things, and then you should be set to go because now I have this many stats already from just going to the recovery. And now I think I can show you guys the Obsidian Abyss. I haven't unlocked the color temple yet, but I'm getting there, man. Another cool thing that I also realized just now, I did this earlier, is that these stats things here, you can change what these top 3 things show you. So you can show only Jade, Obsidian, Quartz if you wanted to up there, as well as you can change your Roblox username's appearance by changing up what this is. So I changed this to Quartz, and then my name looks like that, which is really cool to me. I don't know why. You have to have the stat to be able to do that. But I really like it, to be honest. One of my favorite things about this game as well is I like how each area is kind of like a hub to get even more things. I don't have enough crystals. Oh, that's because I have no iron to begin with. But this is the Obsidian Abyss area. And I really like the Obsidian Abyss area as well. But I don't know. It's not my favorite in comparison to some of the other areas. And same goes with the Jade Forest, which I can't remember. Did I even go to the Jade Forest? No, yeah, I did. I just didn't talk about it or show it off too long. I didn't even introduce it. I kind of just went there and went on with my day. As you guys can see here, I need to get more Jade so that way I can get more Obsidian so that way I can move on to the other areas. But what I kind of want to do and what I want to focus on is I want to focus on getting my gems up so that way I can upgrade things a little bit more. But another reason why I wanted to cover this game is because honestly, I've just been enjoying this game so much. And I ended up buying some of the game passes for it because it's just been that enjoyable of a game. And there's also another thing too where stats can have an aura on them. And you can equip them and basically it'll play music, it'll have special effects, and it'll be all around you. I could probably join a public server to show that, but they have noises that come with them, and I'm kind of terrified of the noises because I have no idea if they're going to get to the point where it's going to be copyrighted audio. So that kind of scares me. What is this area? Abyssal Trenches? Dude, I want to unlock more of these areas so bad. And I didn't even realize that they had leaderboards for all the currencies in the game. That's actually really cool. Wait, there's even more up above me? I only went up once. Let's go up one more. I don't think I've been all the way up here yet. Just more leaderboards, I guess. Is this the final area in the game? It looks like these might honestly be 10 obsidian and then I can go into there. Okay, so my goal is 10 obsidian, I guess. Anyways, now that I introduced the game and talked about it enough, I can just probably play the game and enjoy myself while just showing you guys my process. But I really need to go get some more iron so that way I can get more things done. And then I need to turn it into gold. And then I need, it's a mess. I just need to get as much more jade as I possibly can. But for me to do that, it shall be a grind. One of the things that you can boost and one of the things I recommend boosting is player speed as well, by the way. Huge thing. Highly recommend. Okay, I can go ahead and get myself some multiplier. Go back over here, get myself some rebirth. Now I can get more stone. Problem is I don't know which side has more stone. So sometimes I kind of have to sit here and think about what gives me the most stone. I believe that one does. And now I can go get myself some of this white gem. Then I can get myself some of that crystal over here. And finally, iron. After a while, this kind of just becomes like second nature though. Like you kind of know where everything is and you kind of just go back and forth and you recognize and remember where like the maximum bang for your buck is going to be. Like, I wouldn't want to stay here and grab this gold because I could probably just go into the quartz area or whatever and be able to get even more quartz from another location, which I believe is going to be wherever the quartz area is. At least I hope. Ooh, okay. Looks like I can only enter the obsidian abyss and see if I can afford gold there. I really hope I can. Otherwise, I'll just have to go and earn even more iron. Yikes. Okay, never mind. I have a little bit of a strategy, though. My plan is I could probably go and get myself some points from the golden query in terms of multiplier and rebirth, like so. And then I can probably go back to where I was, and it should be better off for me because then I'll have more multiplier to use and rebirth, maybe? Hopefully? All right, let's try it. Let's see. And just like that, I got enough rebirth to max out the amount of stone I can get from here. And that's a ton of white gems I can get. Not enough crystal at all, but that's fine. Enough for a tiny bit of iron and enough for a tiny bit of gold. But that gold can go a long way, hopefully. Because now down here, we can get even more quartz, which gets me a ton more jade. I'm pretty sure I said I wanted more quartz, right? Then I wanted jade, and I think I remember why. The reason why I don't want to go for the jade right now to get more obsidian is because I can sit right here and continuously get 50,000 gems while this only takes a bit of my quartz away. So I can sit here and I can get millions of gems, and then I can just go back down to my boost and just spend them all I want like this. This is one of my favorite things in the game. I just get to sit here, get to upgrade all my stuff. It's nice. Oh, another thing that I didn't even mention is that you can get criticals in this game too. Whenever you stand on one of the buttons, there's a chance that you're gonna hit it in a critical, and this goes for every single button. And then if you hit a critical, you get like a multiplier on the amount that you get. Another reason why I actually want the gems really badly too is because I want more event power, so that way I can do the summer event. And still I have 308 billion quartz from just standing on there that entire time, but I still got myself a lot more things done in terms of all these upgrades, and now I have 58 event power, so we can go back and do a little bit more of the event, and we might be able to check out what's going on in the summer events first area. Probably not though. I kind of hope so. I don't have stone. Hold on, I'll get stone quickly. If I save up a little bit more, I can actually get 13.37 sand, which is probably going to be better for me. But knowing that I can just go straight to the maximum amount of ray, I think I'll even be fine. 50 ray, man. I still need 200 more. Why? That's one of the good things about the event stats, though, is that they give you even more normal multipliers on other things, such as this one gives me ×2 for stone and ×1.1 for white gems, which means that this is way better for me, considering that this helps me out drastically for the other things I also have to do for normal stats. Basically, event stat also equals better normal stats. I think I'll check out one last area. Oh, that's where the Jade Geode is. I didn't even realize that was here. I'm not buying any of it right now, though, because I barely have enough jade. I'll show you guys this Minty Grooves area. In here, you're able to get mint, and I think it's a pretty cool area as well. You can get mint through opening geodes. I know that, but this is where you actually get a ton of mint if you guys wanted to. But anyways, that is going to have to be it for this video. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see me play more Button Simulator, let me know by giving this video tons of love and leave a comment letting me know. But without further ado, I can't wait to see all of you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!